We're back. Yeah, you gotta love family. And it wasn't like it was lies, it was the truth. But, you know, you don't usually share your dirty laundry on YouTube. Come to think of it, you really do. Most people do share their dirty laundry on YouTube. I don't know. Okay, look at this one. I like this piece because look at that handle. Isn't that neat looking? So if you're into brass, you embarrass your family all the time. Yeah, some of us do that. You just have to have a sense of humor. I can't help it if I get my best material from my crazy family. I have bags of blocks. These are old blocks too. Yeah, I'm usually an innocent bystander. That's what I tell myself. These are so old. Look, they even got little ridges. Not everyone. Oh, he's a clown. I don't think nobody wants a clown. But look, they got little ridges so they would stick together and not fall over. Well, that's kind of fun, isn't it? Who knew? We ought to make it say something. That's a cow. I need to make it say vamp. You got anything to make it say vamp? This is a whole bag of, I got an L. I could spell some of my name. These are really old. Wonder where I got these. We don't know. There's a frog. There's a whole bunch of them. Look there. There's a turtle. And you know, people do decorate with these things. I got a bee. Can't spell vamp with a B. There's a pony. And a U. Can't spell vamp with that either. Let's see what I can spell. I got a D. So I can spell dub. D-U-B. Dub. That's not really a good word, is it? A T. T-B-T. I'm going to see what I can spell out. Because, you know, it might be cute if you could spell something. There's an N. Let's see what letters we got. I like that they have those ridges. Look at the ridges. It has a V. I know, but I like, see, it's like that side, but then there's that side. I kind of want that side. Those are neat. But then, like, these are old too, but these, hey, Ronnie D, we're digging in boxes. Look at those old ones. They don't have the ridges like these. This one has an eagle on it. E for eagle. Okay. We're going to see what word we can make. That's an M. And a K. I mean, that's not a K. What's an X? It has a U. It has a V. Yeah. And an A. And so what are y'all doing with your Saturday? Are you doing anything fun other than watching me be silly? There is a, this one don't even have it doesn't have the ridges either. There is an old book sale in town. Resting. I love to sleep. Felicia, do you love to sleep? Sleep has become my favorite thing. Just love to sleep. There's an old book sale, which I should have gone to, but I didn't, because you know I would go and buy books. And I have books that I have not read. So maybe I don't need to buy books. Okay, I've got, these are my letters. Okay, I do not have, okay, well, I do have a V. I have a V. Ooh, I have an A. I don't have another V. I have a P. So I'm almost vamped. I could do, y'all ain't got no ridges on you. Well, as she said, there is a V here. It's just not, okay, so I can do that V. Oh, wait. It helps to get them in the right order, Emma. do it right. Okay, there's a box. We'll put it on that. Okay, we got B-A-M-P. Vamp. I did it. What? These are really cool, though. Look at the ridges. That's an old set. And there's a bunch of letters. See? They're going to fall. You know they are. They're going to fall everywhere. So this is the set. And this is the set with the ridges. So how many we got with ridges? I told you so. All right, let's count them. And you might decide if you want them. See, I can predict the future. All right. Yeah, I know you're down there. I'll get you in a minute. 2, 4, 6, no, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Got 19 of them with the ridges. I don't think there's any more.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
My phone, my pocket is talking to me. Stop it. I didn't ask.
Okay.
Go away. Stop it. Stop. Okay, there's 19 of these. So if anybody's interested in the ridge set, I run them. Now, if you're watching over on YouTube, it's hard to purchase because, you know, you have to be over here on Virtual Antique Marketplace in order to buy things. Okay, so let's put this set in. We're just going to say, you know what? We're going to do it this way. We're going to just put a bunch of stuff in. We're going to say, pick. Just pick something. Pick anything. Pick something. And we're going to make everything we pick be, I don't know, what do you think? Misty don't like us to sell things cheap, but I won't say 10. Okay, and we're going to make, I think I got 30 bags, so we can make 30. Maybe I only have 25, but it's okay. And $10, and we're going to add it. And I need a picture up there. Let's get a picture of something. Not me. I don't want to be in the picture. Maybe I have to be. Hi. I hate being in pictures. Okay, now we're going to publish. There we go. Okay, pick something. So this is going to be the first something. And, oh, we're going to add them all to the stream. We did it. Okay, number 1. Where'd you go? That's so funny. I put them all in, and it starts with number 2. Why? Why, you might ask? I have no idea. Felicia, if you're still here, I asked Gerald to take that stuff to the pawn shop and see if it was silver. He said they're probably going to charge me for that. I wonder why. All right, we'll just throw number 1 over there. I don't know where it went. This number 2 moved the stage. All right, it's running, and you get the whole bag of very old blocks. They've got the little ridges that, so they stick together. See them? You see that? Isn't that cool? I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I told him if you want to do it, do it. If you didn't want to do it, don't do it. That's my rules. That's my rules to live by. All right. Nobody wants my very, very old blocks. That's okay. I kind of like them anyway. Let's change mine. They're here. Might not be a bad place to sell it, though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't never do pawn shops because I don't know nothing about pawn shops. Here's another bag I don't know how many's in here, but probably if you didn't want that bag, you don't want this bag. I think there might be more in this one. I'm gonna put these in there together. So that's another bag of old blocks. You people who do assemblages, I might just spell Van Bad out soon. All right, so put that over there. If you see something you want me to run, you tell me. Ooh, this is good. I need something to help show you things on so they don't fall on the floor. Especially stuff that can melt. Oh, I hate for them to melt that down. That's such a pretty piece. Look at these. These are old Mickey. These are the ones with them on the VHS tape. Y'all know I collect Mickeys. And this bag's got the little dwarfs in there. This is just stuff out of a box. And this is the Haunted Mansion Hollywood Tower of Terror, where the elevator drops. That's what that one is. And these were made by, who made you, dude? I don't even know. I don't know. Can't see it. I can't see it. And this is another one. It's on a VHS book. Black Cauldron. That's kind of cool. Hey, Willie. I'm back. I need to redeem myself from that sad situation last night. And there's Donald. And then there's Mickey. Look, he's talking on the phone. He's talking on the Mickey phone. I can't believe I'm selling that. But if you knew how many I had, you wouldn't be worried about it. And there he is. Do you want to come in, Willie? You can. All right. This is a whole bag of Disney goodness. And I'm going to run this as number 2 again because nobody bought it. So this is going to be bad. I don't know what happened to number 1. Number 1 disappeared. So we're going to call this number 2 again. Restart. And it's going to run. And these are really kind of collectible because they are on the VHS boxes. And then, you know, they all hook together and they made like a train. Him. Isn't that great? They probably should just go in the other room and get up there on the shelf with my stuff. Since nobody really wants them, that's okay. All right, go over there. All right, that's my lid I was using. There's one of these in here. This is the one with the wooden handle. And it's kind of heavy. And it's got a W or an M on the front. And it's very tarnished. So, I don't know. Does that mean anything? Hurt. I don't know. At least I'm not late for my son. Willie's gonna get in trouble. There's just very limited eyes on the merchandise right now. Well, you know, most of our people are up there at Princeton having fun. The very idea. Those people. All right, what else we got in here? We're just digging through boxes. So, here's some more Mickey. This is the old Mickey toy. We should just put all of these Mickeys together. Another Mickey. The Mickey room is look, it's a baby toy. We still ain't got no baby yet, but soon. Don't have baby soon. Look, I got little frogs. Look, aren't they sweet? Now that's just cute. I don't care who you are. All right, so that's all in that bag. So if anybody's interested, you gotta tell me, because otherwise I'm just going through stuff. Anybody interested in that? No, not really. Okay. Al was live this morning for just a little while from Collector's Carnival. It pretty much just made me mad because I'm not there. Okay, this is a Western set. This is a whole bag of horses. Just horses. So there's one horse. See how easy this is? Not really. There's the cowboy. Yes. Look at the dollars we're saving. There's some of the fence. Here's another horse. Look at him. These make me think of my brother, because my brother always played with this kind of stuff. Here's another horse. So we're at 3 horses. 4 horses. Aren't they cute? There's another one. These look like old pieces too. Where did you come from? How did you get in my life? Do y'all get things and you don't remember where you got it from? I do. All right, and there's another piece of fence. So that's a whole bag full of Western goodness. You could make assemblages out of them. Or if you just know a little boy that would like a Western set. I mean, isn't that cute? Yeah, I can tell you where I got 98. Yes, you can. Not only can you tell us where you got yours, but you can tell us where all of us got ours. Your brain is quite the thing there, Willie Wayne. I don't remember where I got any of this stuff. I know it's been here a while, and it's in this bag. Whoa, look at that. All right, I'm just saying, some of this has got to be worth something. What do you think? I don't know. Y'all may not be into toys. I don't know who she is. I do know who she is. She's from the Inside Out movie. I think he's Lion King. Don't know. Oh, and there's a bunch of bluey in here. Y'all got any? Oh, look, there's a pig. It's a little pig. And if you just want one of these things, you don't want them all. I can't fathom why you wouldn't. Look at that. We can work that out. That's Paw Patrol. That's JoJo's favorite TV show. I leave that on when I leave here. I leave it on Paw Patrol. And her and Rocky used to watch that. Rocky would lay up on the couch and watch it. She lays on the floor and watches. There's a bunch of the blueys in here. Just look, it's a big old bag. Whole bunch of. She's a cat. I don't know. She may be Paw Patrol too. There's the pig again. I don't remember her name. What's her name, Willie? She looks like she walks. No, she sits. She's a sitting pig. More bluey. More bluey. These would be great for like cake toppers for birthday. Oh, you're really creepy. We're gonna put you over there. Maybe we put all the blueys together. I don't know. Look, that's just an ice cream cone. We'll put that with the blueys. More bluey. Yeah. I don't know who you are. What are you? Beyond the realm of pop culture knowledge. This is more, that's bluey. Okay, so we're just gonna put everything over there that ain't bluey. You're a Paw Patrol. You're a pig. Okay. Alright, and you're a pig. Put the pigs together. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now throw in the cupcake. Bluey. Bluey, Bluey, Bluey. Y'all don't like Bluey? Have you ever watched this cartoon? It is the cutest thing. I'm just saying, some of them are weird, but this one's not. They're like little boys, and this is like their dad, and they're always, you know, teaching them things, and it's like it's actually kind of nice. So, all right, we're gonna run number 2 again, and it's running, and you're gonna get all the Blueys. And if these don't sell, I just might have to ask Maggie if she's still into Blueys, because they used to be. Y'all may not be into toys. Are y'all not into toys? We're just digging in this box, and apparently it's toys. It's not the only one. There are more boxes. I thought it'd be fun to see what's here. Oh, it's a little tea set. Never heard of Bluey, Willie? You need to look it up. It's really cute. All right, we're going to put all the Blueys in here. All right. And put them over there. All right. Look at her. Look at this baby. She's jellyish. Look, she can stretch her. Why? Why do I have a stretchy baby? Your Sailor Moon and Ladybug and Cat. Aww. Sailor Moon. Isn't that, I don't know what that is. I just checked my brain and it said, I've heard of Sailor Moon, but look at that baby. I have no idea where you came from, little one. But look, she's very squishy. She's a squishy baby. So if you need, hi there, totally Jilly. Look at the squishy baby. We're cleaning out a bag. We're not really cleaning it out. I'm just showing it, and they're saying, why the heck do you have that? And I'm saying, I don't know. This is a whole bag of Lion King. And speaking of babies, not yet. Not yet, but anytime. Word is, water broke. So, you know what I mean? That's a good sign. This is Lion King. Somebody in the Lion King? Canada! There's a whole bag of Lion King, if you like Lion King. Now this is an entire bag of Cars. I don't know. These are boy toys. You know I don't know about no boy toys. But there's a bunch of Cars in here. It's a whole bag. Are you old? This one is a 1965 Ford Mustang. I don't think that's not Hot Wheel though. Ford Mustang is kind of cool. My boyfriend used to drive a Mustang. It had the spoiler on the back. It was very cool. This is a Corvette. Mr. Gerald used to drive a Corvette. It was cool. Yeah, these are just a bunch of old cars. That one is a Hot Wheel. So, it's a bag. I don't think there are any red lines. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a big old truck. Anybody have grandsons? You need Hot Wheels? Let me know. I'll run them. If not, I'll put them over here. All right. This is cute. Don't know where this came from either. See this? This is a little Raggedy Ann. She get the little Raggedy Ann plate. And then the little wooden, they're wooden Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. Aren't they cute? See, that's cute. I don't care who you are. That's just cute. So, anybody into Raggedy Ann? And tell you something else I have. It's Raggedy Ann. I have a Raggedy Ann mobile. Is that how I'm saying that right? Like used to hang over the baby beds back in the day. I have one of those. If anybody needs that, I'll throw the tea set in with it if you want it. You gotta speak up. Look, and then there's some of these. They're in little cases. Little cars in cases. Here's another one. I don't know where all these. I don't know. And look, there's Pez. She got feet. I hear the ones with feet are better, but I don't know nothing about them. More cars. Hey, this is cute. Look, it's to make a. It's back in the day. You use it to make a little Mickey Mouse waffle. Isn't that cute? Can you tell? That's just kind of cute. Anybody? Anything? Is that a brand of iron? Yeah. You can brand your cattle with a Mickey head. Now, I think you put it in your frying pan and then you pour your batter in there. And I don't know how you flip it because I don't think you can. But, yeah. That's it. All right. Getting to the bottom of this one. Here is more Disney. This has got, like, there's the Prince. And there's Pocahontas. And there's Goofy. And, yeah, he's from Lion King. Hello, welcome in. We're digging through bags. If you see something you want, let me know. I'll run it. We're running the bags for $10. Unless you want to make me an offer, because, you know, I really don't care. Look at her. That's Chip. That's Chip. Hey, Chip. Miss Potts. No, this is Chip's mom. That's Miss Potts. Well, that's just cute. Anyway, there's a whole bag here with, yeah. Oh, look, there's Eat War. Kind of out of the, it did not. It came right out of this room. Oh, I found another, that's the same Pez. Thought I found another, but nope, same one. Anybody into Pez? Oh, there's one. There's two Pez. Okay. And there's the child. And yeah, Ninja Turtles. I do love me some Ninja Turtles. I guess we ought to put them all in a bag. We ought to put all these together. Look, it's a big old bag of cars. Some of them are like this. They're on a thing. Some are like this. Look, he's a little vintage T model. Do you know that my nephew still has a T model? It belonged to his great grandfather. Great grandfather. I don't know. It belonged to somebody way back. It's like a 1930 something. This is a Buick, a 1949 Buick. I would drive that. I would totally drive that to Walmart. Look at that one. That one's cool. For eggs, that makes sense because it would be really hard to flip that. Wouldn't that be fun? You could make your eggs look like Mickey's head. Someone really should have that because otherwise tomorrow morning I'll probably be making Mickey eggs. All right, here's another. This is a whole bag. Anybody into cars? And the whole bag, $10. Whole bag of toys. Ford 5-window coupe. I like these old cars. Big bag. Here's one more with the trunk open. Isn't that cute? Fun fact. My daughter has a Tesla. And it doesn't have a motor. I don't understand, but it doesn't. And so you can put, I found another, you can put luggage under the hood in the front. Did you know? Isn't that cool? I thought it was very cool. I'm running this for $10 because, yeah, that's what we do. And Felicia, I haven't mailed what you bought yesterday, so did you go ask? And?
Nope.
Nope,
Well,
it is.
they said it'll be marked if it's silver.
They said it's not silver.
All they did was look at it.
Well, they just, yeah. He said all they did was look at it. Thank you, Felicia. And like I said, I haven't shipped what you bought yesterday, so therefore, all right, this is number 2. So I'm just going to put it with the number 2 bag, and I'm going to put down it more. That's a good deal. If you got any little boys. Okay, and this is the Disney set. Look at this little baby. I don't know what the story is on these little babies, but how cute. This one looks like he could be chewing gum, but he's not. He's too big for chewing gum. Oh, this is fun. Look, it's like a little brass tea set. I found another Pez. That one's a heart, but it don't have feet. And this is cute. Look, it's like brass. And then it's got, what are you doing? Why are you stuck? This would be cute with a Barbie set. Willie Wayne. Your Barbies could have a very nice tea set. 5th Dimension album for a whole $1. 5th Dimension. You mean 5th Dimension, Willie Wayne. Because about 5th Dimension. Yeah, that's good. I loved 5th Dimension. Whole $1. This is cute though. All right, putting that in there. All right, I don't know who these guys are. Any thoughts? Anyone? I don't know. They're in here. I had a tag on them. They're Funkos. They're Funko Pops. But who are you? I do not know. They're Funkos. Take 2, it says. Well, there's 2. Okay. We don't want you. Go away. I do not know who you are. All right. And there's more. This is pewter. That's pretty piece. If you're into pewter. And then this piece has some weight to it, but I think that's pewter too. It has rabbits and birds and stuff. Rabbits, yeah. That's kind of pretty. It's got some weight. Anybody? Let me know. All right, back in. All right, toys. So most of this was mostly toys. We'll put this all back in. Anybody interested in the squishy baby? I kind of like her. I don't know what to do with her. I guess I'm going to keep this out and make some eggs tomorrow. Oh, why not? All right. Let's get everybody back in. We'll keep silver out. Put it together. There's the horses. Anybody into the little Western sets? These are old too. Up and away. Up and away. In my beautiful balloon. It's not a good keep. More Mickeys. And blocks. Okay. What's that box? This is kind of interesting. Anybody into Shirley Temple? And Bluebird. Has this even been opened? I don't think it's ever been used. Don't remember why we had this. Don't know. Anybody into Shirley Temple though? All right, that box. Okay, you go over here. All right, let's find some more. All right, I'm getting another box. Let's put this box back. Yeah. Okay, done with you. It's a box of records. If people are into records. I've never sold records. I'm gonna look at records. You don't have to look at records. Toys were such a success. Let's see what else we got. I need another box. How about, well, let's look at a couple of records just in case. What are you? There's all this smoking stuff. This is Loggins and Messina. Remember them? Anybody? Loggins and Messina. Your mama don't dance. Remember that song? Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. That. What y'all saying? Who wrote Flying in a Jet Plane? Is it flying in a jet plane or leaving on a jet plane? I'm leaving on a jet plane. Is that the one we're talking about? Don't know when I'll be back again. This one's in really good shape. Not a scratch on it. Loggins and Messina. Look at those haircuts. What year are you? Holiday Hotel. I don't remember much of their songs. 1972. Loggins and Messina. Peter, Paul, and Mary. I love Peter, Paul, and Mary. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. Because why not, right? Little Heads in Bunk Beds. I don't remember any of these songs. She Can't Hold a Candle to You. This is perfect too. No scratches. I don't know who wrote it, just who sang it. Laugh out loud. Probably I've Sold Albums, blah, blah, blah. Last #1 song in the 1960s. Did I get it? Ronnie named it. All right, so let's put those over there. There's more records down here, but I don't know that y'all care about records. Let's just see what's here. Just for the hoots and giggles. This is not all of them. Most of them are in the other room. This is an entire set of quiet music for quiet listening. Yeah, it's a big old set. It's a Reader's Digest set. And this one's Christmas. Do they know it's Christmas? Well, it's not, but Lionel Richie. I think most of these are Christmas. Oh, here's a good one. Partridge Family. So much Share, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. How much you get for it? I've never sold records. I don't know what they're worth. How about Dave Clark 5? 10? I see them priced in stores for, in the antique stores. Some of them like 25 and all. Rolling Stones. I love Rolling Stones. Three Dog Night. This is Dionne Warwick. Catch Us If You Can. Dave Clark 5. Yeah. This is BJ. Remember BJ Thomas? He was, and this is another 3 Dog. This was actually mine. Lord of mercy. Oh, Simon and Garfunkel. 3 Dog Night. It ain't easy. Yeah. It's on the album. Catch us if you can on the Dave Clark album. This is Simon and Garfunkel, and it's in good shape. My brother listened to Simon and Garfunkel. It doesn't look like it's ever even been taken out. Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. Last night I had the strangest dream. Becker Street show. I don't know. The Sound of Silence. I've heard that. Sound of Silence. Yeah. I don't have that very often. Not very silent around these parts, but that's a good one, I guess. Wednesday morning, he was my brother. Peggy O, go tell it on a mountain. All right, that's it for, oh, I did see I see one more. Let's see what this one is. And then that will be the record portion of our day. This is Kenny G. Kenny G. I did like to listen to him. I don't know any. Look, it's perfect. Still in the sealed. He did have some good music. All right, this is for the record. Put it up there. I'm finding the box. All right, we're not gonna do jewelry. You should eBay soul search for one. Oh, really? Sound of Silence went #1 the first week in 1960s. I remember that song very well. Okay, that's jewelry. I ain't doing jewelry. Felicia's got the thing on the jewelry. All right, let's pull another box. Golly, stuff in this room. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, I got another box. And there's the lid. All right. Goodness. Stuff fell down. All right, let's put the record over there. Oh. Okay. This is my big collection. I know, holy moly. eBay soul search for that one. Which one? Which one? Are you telling me it's worth a lot of money? Because I really could use some money. These are the old calendars that I was going to do a gallery wall with that I have not. I haven't got a wall. Put them on. Shannon! Hey, Shannon. Well, nobody on here, so I decided to get on here and dig boxes. Emma, you should run those bags as you go. I'm forgetting what's what. Okay, run what bags as I go. I went through that whole box of toys. Anybody want to look at toys again? Because there's lots of toys. And then this bag is different. But we can make it a bag. We'll just pull stuff out and make it a bag. Like that. Hey, Debbie. We're digging through boxes. And I went through a whole box that was toys. Now, let me see if I can point you down. Maybe you can see what's in the box. Maybe. I don't know. That might not work so well. That's an old recipe. Let's turn that back. That looks a little weird like that. All right, this is kind of like a very strange ornament. Looks hand blown. You know my feelings on ornaments, Willie. But this is pretty. It's like a hand blown piece. And I guess it doesn't have to be, So that's one. Annie eavesdrop. Oh, Annie. And then look at Hello, why are you in here and what are you? Is there someone that goes with you? I'm looking. I don't see a partner. So I guess it's a lone shaker. Well, that one looks a little more durable than those. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think that would make the trip okay. Okay. Here's some more tea set. I don't know why I have so many toys, but I just do. These are really cute though. Look at these. And we can just make you a bundle. Like, for example, we'll call this is going to be bag 3. Okay. So I'm going to put in the tea set. And, oh, hello. It's a Boyd's bear. Look. He's still got his tag. Boyd's bear. His name is Coco. Coco the Boyd's bear. So put him in there. And, oh, here's another. This one's, her name is Eden. She's cute. She looks like the bears from, what's that movie that my daughter likes? This is 1990. It's a Boyd's bear too. It's jointed. So this would be bag 3. You're gonna get the tea set and both the Boyd's bears. Any more Boyd's bears in here? All right, let's call this bag 3. Move to stage. Now, if y'all don't want it, I'm just gonna dump it out and put something else in it. All right, so running 2 Boyd's bears and a vintage tea set. That's kind of cute. My friend Rachel loves some Boyd's bears. That's pretty good. You get 2. Still with their tags on. No, we don't want them. Basket of crap. It's a bag of crap. It's not a basket. We're doing a bag of crap. All right, let's take that out. We don't want that in there. Put them over there. Let's try it again. Bag of crap. All right, what we got? We got, oh, hello, you. Look at this. Look at that. That's one of those little Avon pins that's supposed to have the little sachet in there. Avon. What year are you? Those are back in the day. All right, put that in there. And what else we got? Oh, you're cute. Look at that little bear. He pins on your lapel. Basket of crap was good stuff. It was. Would you rather it be a basket of crap? It can just be a bag of crap. Oh, this is cute. Look, he's a penguin. He's a bell. What happened to the mushroom? Who's got it now? We don't know. It's gone. It's out in the world. This says Mexico on it. Ain't that cute? Let me put that in there. And, oh, that's cute. There's another little salt shaker. And look, this is the one that's got the 2 holes. Carolyn still has it. Proud owner. Okay, this is our bag of crap. Put that in there. All right, so we got the Mickey, it's not Mickey. We got the Avon pin, the Boyd's bear pin, the Mexican bell, and the pelicans. Is that enough? We need more. We'll put something else in it. How about... Oh, this is cute. Look at the little bottle. Are the birds marked? Well, I don't know, Willie Wayne. Why, yes, they are. They say Japan. It's probably old. Get it in the hole up there. All right, put that in there. And then this is an old bottle. That's the thing on the end. I have no idea what that is. But if you're into old bottles, that one's old. I don't think the top's ever been taken off. Wonder what would have come in that. That'd be like medicine or whiskey. Whiskey. All right, you got a bag of crap. All right. We're going to call this bag number 3. We're going to run it again. And it's running. And let me tell you, if you don't know, that little Avon pin right there, that right there is worth 10, at least. They're hard to find. Just so you know. We're not into the bag of crap today. I think it needs to be in a basket. We need a basket. Let me find a basket. And then I can dump it in the back. Where's all my baskets? Okay, we don't want that. All right, let's put you over here. Dumped it. All right. My baskets. Well, a little basket, but they don't hold very much. Okay, a little bitty basket. We can do it in it. All right, we're going to still call this number 3. We'll just use this basket, and then I'll dump it in. The bird's health is in jeopardy. Okay. We got this little set of shakers. Look at him. And it says Japan on the bottom. And there's his little cork. Put that one in there. And here's the other one. Aren't they cute? Well, they're just really cute. If you're into shakers. And we're going to put it in the basket of crap. And how about... All right. This is Claude Monet. I think it's supposed to hold your glasses. Don't be in the endangering word. Yeah, I hear you, girl. That's kind of cool. You can put your glasses in there. It's Claude Monet. Okay, we're going to call this number 3 again. And we're just going to put this shaker in there. And we're going to put this ornament in there too. So that's your basket of crap. Okay. And this is number 3. And restart. And it's running for $10. You get the whole basket of stuff. Yeah. Do y'all see why this stuff is in here in boxes? Because you just can't sell it. You just can't sell it. I don't know why. Well, I guess kind of need the basket to put more crap in. But I'm just saying, don't let that hold you back, because I can go find you a basket. I just can't get up out of the chair with this thing in my lap. All right. These are cute. Look. She's the mama. These are a little dollhouse family. Is she cute? Her hair. That's her. And here's one of her children. And there's, I think that's her grown teenage son that's playing the music too loud in the other room. And here's another one of them little hoodlums running around. And there might be all of them. Where's the rest of them? Oh, you're cute. Some interesting things in here, guys. All right, so you get the entire family. Let me put something else in there. And it's too bad Brooke's not here. Look little baby shoes. Very, very vintage baby shoes. And then this is the basket. You get the dollhouse family and the baby shoes. And let's try it again. Number 3. And it's running. This little dollhouse set is cute. And if you're planning on doing a dollhouse, you kind of need a family. And if you buy them at the store, they're expensive. So, just saying. That's kind of a good deal. If I do say so myself. You know, Brooke likes to collect vintage baby shoes. I have some more of these somewhere too. All right, this is working. This is going so well. Don't y'all think so? Just don't let me start telling family stories. Cut me off. Just, yeah. And Willie, I called my daughter and told her she needed to delete my YouTube thing last night, and she laughed and laughed, and she said, no. She's like, nope. I love it. I'm glad you did it. And everybody will get over it. This is a pretty piece. This is a metal. It actually looks brass on the back. Isn't that pretty? Put that in the basket. And, oh, this little girl is cute. Look, she's in an old frame. Look at her. Isn't that sweet? I'm telling you, it's their favorite story. They all enjoy it immensely. But there are probably at least 2 people that would not be quite as happy about it. Isn't she cute? Look at her. How did you get here, little girl? And she's in this cute little frame. And it says on the back, the Weston Gallery. I'm going to put her in there. That's cute. And let's put something else in there. There's a little Avon angel. Are you Avon? Yeah. She's an Avon angel. Put her in there. How are we going to do this? What if I just keep adding stuff until somebody buys it? I get a bigger basket. Let's try that. I'm going to reach over here and get a bigger basket. Okay. Coming through. Bigger basket. Okay. Okay. This is heavy-ish. Kind of heavy-ish. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get a bigger basket. Here. Bigger basket. Okay. We got the little Avon. We got the cute little frame. Isn't that cute? All right, babe. I like her. And then this, I really like that piece right there. That's kind of cool. I'm going to put that in there. Let's move you over there. And let's put these guys in. Before you run anything, can I do a bundle? And if you need more than 10 for the 2 things I want, I'll be... Okay, what do you want, my friend Willie Wayne? What you want? You know you can have anything I got. What would you like? You don't even know what else is in this box. There's a whole bunch of these. These are old. I don't think they glow, though. They could be used as coasters, but I want the birds and the dog ashtray behind. That dog ashtray is on YouTube. But if you want it, I run it. It's really cute. You want me to run it? Birds and the dog ashtray. I do it. Okay, hang on. It's hard to get up. Moving over. Okay. You get over here. Golly Moses, it's a mess in here. Stop it. You stop. Right there. Sit. Stop it. Okay, you're going to fall down. Don't do it. Sit there. Oh, I found another block. Well, here's another block. I'll get it in there somehow. Okay. I'll just take it off of, I'll just take it off of YouTube. Isn't he cute? I don't know what I listed him for on, I think he's listed for like 20. So is that going to be okay, Willie, if I run that for 20? Okay. All right, I'll just take a picture. Well, that is one of the problems with you always being on with me is you can't buy from me. So I'm just gonna put ashtray. Ashtray. There's a lot of ashtrays in here, guys. If anybody's interested in ashtrays, and there's some stupid good ones. I mean, really good ones. So, and they are listed on YouTube, but that can be fixed. I can make that go away. All right, here's this. Move to stage and it's running, Willie. Ta-da! Thank you, Willie Wayne, my friend. They're just isn't he cute though? He's made out of cigarette pieces, and that's cute. I don't care who you are. And he's marked on the bottom. Thank you, kind sir. I will put it over here. Do you want to see any other ashtrays? Because there are some that are good. This over here out of the way. I'll show you this other one that is also listed because it's one of my favorites. All this room and I have none. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? It is very mid-century on the little, it's the boomerang shape. It says Hollywood in there. And yeah, I love this one. And it's made so it'll hold the cigarettes in those little rings. Thank you, Willie. So y'all can let me know. Like I said, I like that one. I just think this one's really unique. So, see, I should put stuff back there more often so people will see it. And then maybe they'll say, hey, I want that. All right. And okay, so what we got in here, we got this, which is kind of cool. And her, which is also kind of cool. And her, which is cool. And a milk bottle. This is what we used to drink milk out of when I was in elementary school. That was how your milk came in the bottle, because that was in the dark ages. Long ago in the dark ages. And, okay, this is fun. Look, it's a Coke bottle, but the thing on the end is so you can use it as a sprinkler bottle to do your ironing. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I don't know. I can remember my mom ironing, and you had to wet it. And this bottle says Macon, so this is local. Macon, Georgia. All right, I'm putting it all in there. So this is the basket of crap. This is number 3. There's a lot of stuff in there, just so y'all know. All right, let's go back to number 3. Where'd number 3 go? I'm gonna have to do number 4. It didn't break, I promise. All right, it's number 4. I lost number 3 somewhere along the way. Okay, number 4, and you get everything in the basket for $10. Alicia is gonna iron the old way. All linens. You have to wet them. Of course, now we have steam irons, so I guess that doesn't, maybe not as important, but just saying. Yeah. And some people iron their sheets. We had this discussion once. That person is not me. I love this piece. That may be worth like $1 gazillion. That's a good deal for $10. I don't care who you are. That was. Thank you very much. Use spray bottle. And then you got the little milk jug. All right. And I will wrap it securely so it shall not break. There are more ashtrays. If you're kind of into, I gotta sneeze. If you're into ashtrays, wait for it. Touchdown. Okay, look at this book. Face language. And then when you turn it around, it's the guy version, face language. Thank you, Ronnie D. It says, how to read anyone's face like a book. Does he trust you? Is he on the make? Does he mean what he says? Is he afraid of women? And then it has samples of faces that you're supposed to figure out. Look at that. You know, figure out that face. This is, and I mean, come on, like, really? You think this would work? How to read a face like a headline. This book is from, well, doggy. I'm doing what you told me, Felicia, but I don't see a date. Over here. Wrong page. 1974. And the pocket edition came out July of 1975. Dating, Marriage, and Sex. We got to read on this. 146. Dating, Marriage, and Sex. I have a hobby of asking couples how they found each other. Well, I hope you don't ask them more. One young woman cried her heart out because no one dated her, let alone proposed marriage. Well, girl, if you are an aggressive man or woman, well, you know, you might could learn something from this, but 1974. All right, going in the basket. Oh, crap. All right. Okay, you're back over there. I was going to put these in a basket. That book is about 40 years too late. I'm telling you, girl. Too late. Now I'm going to put these in here with that book. This is fun. Look. It's made in Jerusalem. I love things made in Israel. Let me put that in with the book. And the shakers. And what else we got? This is pretty. It's a rose. Can you see it? It goes in a bottle. I don't know where the bottle is. We'll just put it in there because why not, right? All right. And this is a bone crochet hook. It costs 25 cents. They've been making them since 1873. Basket of crap. All right. This is fun. It's not old, but it's fun. Let me open it. It's called Wacky Waving Inflatable Tube Guy. And he's got his book in there. And yeah, there he goes. He's a wacky waving inflatable tube guy. I know, like, the question that comes to mind is, Why? Why? It comes with a book. Okay, you sit there. It's got a little book, The Wacky Waving Inflatable Tube Guy. It has a battery. Yes, it does. It's an introduction. It tells you everything you need to know about this wacky waving inflatable tube guy. All right, we're going to show you off. It's off. Okay. And we're going to put that in the basket as well because, you know, why not, right? Okay. In the basket. So, okay, it's getting heavy. All right, we got waving guy, weird crochet hook, Jerusalem, Facebook, stopper for bottle, and it's rose. And those shakers. They're cute. All right. And this is going to be number 5. And it's running. And you get everything in the basket. Because why not, right? Look at him. He looks like a serial killer, don't you think? Yeah, he's like, get into my car. But see, if you read this book, you would know not to get into his car because he's a lunatic. And the Jerusalem plate. I want to go there one day. Not right now. Let's don't go there right now. All right, calling over here. Can't believe nobody wants a wacky guy. If you see something you want, I can make you a basket. You can just tell me what to put in there. He drives a white van. Yes, he does. And he parks it down by the river. Right. If there's anything in here you want me to put into the basket, tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to bore you. I'm going to put all of these in there. It's this 1, 2. These are old. 3. They're actually for going to under the legs. 5, 6, 7. They go under the legs of chairs. I never understood why you'd want to use glass for that, but that's what they're for. And but you could use them for coasters. So we're putting all those in there. And we got a little ashtray. This one says Cafe de la Blacks. Paix. I have no idea what that means. It's an ashtray. I'll put that in there. And this one's from a casino. This is International Follies Nugget in Sparks, Nevada. Put that in there. And what else is in here? Here's a Wade Winsey. You want to Wade with me? I don't know why. I just have a camel. Put that in there too. And this is cool. This is old. It's you know, for you to put a hot pot on. Isn't that kind of cool? And somebody did all that work. And now I'm just trying to give it away. So we're going to put it in 2. All right. We're going to throw in the lemon meringue pie recipe. You know, I'm not entirely sure. That's not my mother's handwriting. Okay. And here's what is her name? She's Mattel. She's in there. All right. And we're going back to the same number 5, and you get everything in the basket. Ta-da. And it's running. And we're going to put in the Mickey egg cooker. And we're going to put in the inflatable tube guy. It's a whole basket, guys. You better get it quick because it's going to go. And there's the Facebook. I'll put that in there. And Anything else? No? This is so successful, don't you think? All right. So, never mind none of that. But the only thing left in here is a picture frame and some old puzzles. These are kind of neat. Any sellers on here that want to pop up today would be great. So far, it's just me and Emmalene. I think everybody's at Collector's Carnival. That's what I think. There's 3 puzzles. These are vintage. The pieces are all here, as you can tell. This is Play School. That's the baby tiger. And you're going to get all 3. And then here's the rabbit. And 3 vintage puzzles. That's kind of a good deal right there. If you have little ones. We're going to run this. This is going to be number 5 again. We're going to call it 5 till somebody takes it. And you get all 3 puzzles for $10. Or it could bid up. Let's be funny. It could bid up. Alright, there's some more silver. Let's put you over there with that silver. I had a lot of silver in here. No puzzles. I'm taking advantage of everybody being gone by unpacking and organizing. Emma's doing the same thing, but Emma's showing it. She ain't really selling it. She's just showing it. So if you decide there's something you've seen that you want, you can always let me know. Here's a little Mickey bag. Why is it in here? I don't know. I have so many Mickey bags. This one's cute, though. Wish it had money in it. Wouldn't that be great? You ever see that where people find money at, we're dumping it out. Okay. That's all of that. All right. I'm going to put this back. So that's another box of stuff that we don't want. I do like the bears. If you change your mind, it's here. Those things are, people look for those. I'm going to put that over there. Okay. Jerusalem. All right, let's put all of you back in here. I need to be cleaning up in here too, Alicia. I'm just pulling it out and making a pile on the floor. Okay. I don't want the jewelry. Okay, and there's the lid to that one. I'll do another one. What time are you going on, Nifty Kitty? I would put them, better yet, where I would, listen, I hear you, girl. I hear you. There's a lot of that going around. Here's something I got that somebody might want. It's one of these carrying bags for your car, but it goes flat. This is not, you don't want that. That's my pricing box for my booth. I thought it would be cool to keep in the van, for shopping, but I mean, why? Why would I? I don't know. If anybody's interested, I could run that. These things go for pretty good money, and it's in great shape. It's got a little zip pouch here on the side, and yeah, it's just kind of pretty. You could use it as a picnic basket or, a shopping basket. Let's put it in. Somebody might want it. And we're going to take a picture. And it's a basket. I know Misty carries these in her car, but, All right, I'm going to run it for $18. It's in great shape. These go for about $40. And I just dream my dog is snoring. All right. There. Move stage. And it's running. Basket for your car. And these lock down. And then you can like put the handle, take this apart. Put the handle in there. And it's just nice to carry around like when you go antiquing. And then you can just fold it down. And it'll go flat. And you can store it in your car. That's what I thought. Anyway, okay. I'm going to put you back over here because we put stuff in you. All right. Oh, Nifty Kitty, what time you going live, girl? 3 my time, but I just need to move a few more boxes over. All right, you let me know when you're on, and then we'll come over and we'll raid into you. Meantime, I'll just pull another box because I really need to anyway. And another box. Okay, what's in here? That's where I was using numbers for a sale one time. This is pretty. Look, I always have so much silver. This says Linux. It's got hearts on the handle. That's kind of pretty. And this little girl, she holds a candle. No one can hold a candle to you, girl. Isn't she cute? These are little Gerber glasses. Do we need to make a basket again? Or y'all just want to tell me if you want something and then we'll make you your basket. You get 3 of them and they have the Gerber baby on them. You see it? He's kind of scary looking in there, but Gerber baby. And here's one of these glasses. Because I thought, I found one and I thought maybe I'll find more. I didn't find more. So we just have the one. Now, if I get rid of it, I will find 5 more. But little box. It's just a little it's made out of like, I don't think it's wood. I don't know what that's made out of. Isn't it pretty though? What's the inside? It's kind of almost like pottery like. I don't know. We'll just put it down there. And here's look at a little dog with his little pot. And look at her. She's just hanging out here in this box, holding on to that key cat. I love vintage treasures. We're digging through boxes. If you see something you like, let me know. We'll make you a basket. And there's some of these. You could probably get DNA off of that and build you an old grandpa somewhere. There's a couple of them. Men don't use these anymore, I don't think. But they're kind of cool, And put them in your basket. Just saying. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, here's a little timer. So we can keep up with how many minutes it's been. There's some cute things in here. Look at these little boys. They're a set. And they're cute. I just have boxes of this stuff. That's why I was making a basket. Like I get a box and there's no marks on them. It looks like that was kind of a mark there, but you see that up there in the corner? But I can't read it. But aren't they sweet? Sweet. I'll put you in the basket. All right, you sit there. Here's a shoe. I do not know why. It's ceramic. It'd be cute with flowers in it, I guess. Looks German. Could be. No markings. We'll put it in the basket. We're just going to do a basket. There's cute stuff in here. Look, these are milk bottle tops. There's a whole bag of them. This is like that bottle you just got, Felicia. That's the tops that went on it. This is a Tupperware magnet with the Tupperware lid. And here's a little bottle of plastic liquid detergent. Protein shake. Do it, girl. Do it. Here's a cute little kitty. That's cute. No markings. Just a cute little kitty. She's in there too. Okay. And you are... It's a salt cellar. I think there's 2 of these in here. A salt cellar. And there's another salt cellar. We'll put it in there too. And here's a little vase with the hand, which they're kind of creepy, you know, but these are old. Japan, dime store. We like dime store. Put it in there. He's old. Lord have mercy. I think he's a skunk. You think that's a skunk? I got to pack all my skunks up. They're putting a new ceiling in the bathroom. That might be a skunk. You may have to stay. Right. This is one of those little flat ones, you know. Sell the hand and the bottle tops and the skunk. Okay. The hand, the bottle tops, and the skunk. Anything else? Because I do it. No? Yes? Maybe. All right, we're going to do number 5 again. And if there's something else you want me to put in there, you let me know and I'll put it in there. See, if I run something else in between, I lose my number. Okay, there's number 3. Oh, let's go back. Okay, I got number 3. This is going to be number 3. Move to stage. There you are. Restart. And it's running. We're going to put all of these in here. Anything else you want me to put in here, Felicia? Need a magnet. A Tupperware magnet. And there's more. Hey, this is fun. Look at this old ruler with the 3 sides. Want the ruler too? No? Okay. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so basket still has the Tupperware magnet, possibly German shoe, 2 glass salt cellars, a Kit Kat architectural ruler. The ruler, this is old ruler too. That rhinestone, I don't think it's supposed to be there. It says compliments of C.L. Shepherd Cancer Sanitarium and Remedies in Findlay, Ohio. It's in there. I like the ruler, but we'll see if I grab anything. Well, you should. Let's put something else in here. Okay, there's the basket. Here's a little bell lady. You know, I collect little bell ladies, but I got too many of them. And she's cute. This is interesting. This is from Washington, D.C., and it has add to my bag. Add what to your bag? The girl. That girl? Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. I'll hold it in case something comes up you want me to put in there. All right. And then there's this little guy. He kind of looks like, I don't think he goes with her, though, because she looks Dutch. And he don't look Dutch. But he's sweet. We'll put him in the bag. The basket. And, oh, man, your head done fell off. That's just so sad. He probably survived 100 years until he got in this box. Ain't he cute? Oh, I'm going to see if Gerald will glue your head back on, little man, because that's just too sad. He's cute, but his head fell off. Okay. The Washington Monument with the put that in there. And this little girl, some people think she's creepy, but she's one side, she's in a diploma, she graduated. And over here, she's working really hard. So maybe she's going to school to be a nurse. I don't know. But she's kind of different, isn't she? She got her little cork. So put that in there. And run this basket. Oh, you're cute. Look at you. He's cute. She couldn't be any creepier than that doll. They had last night was it creepier than the one I showed? Did you see the one I showed? I put the bunny in the basket. I'm going to run this basket because it's getting heavy. You get everything in here. And this is going to be number 5. Restart. And come on, move stage. And you get the whole basket with the ruler and everything in there. Just saying. That's some fun stuff. We don't want none of that stuff, though. That's the problem. People don't want it. All right, let's sit you back down there, Alicia. Okay, I'm going to put this basket over here. Nobody wants it. Somebody was interested in the ruler. I can pull that back out, and we can make something different. You go over there. I'll show you what else is in here. This little girl, she's sweet. I used to love to collect these. This is Occupied Japan. Occupied Japan. We'll put it in here. Yes, you want her. I put her in here. Okay. All right, let me see what else we got. That didn't break. All right, and there's the little flat people. And it's just a little doggy. I'm going to show you this pretty dog. Look at this look at him. He's a shaker. Where's your one that goes with you? That doesn't go with you. What goes with you? Look at this one. That's so cute. I think something else goes with him now. We'll just put him in there. These little guys are old. They're made in Japan. You see him? I get him up in the hole. That's the little guy. And then that's the little girl. Okay. And there's just a note in here. All right. And then there's this little set. See, there's 2 of those. All right. So we got all of these people. And here's a little bird. Put that in there. Here's a little table. And hey, this is cute. Look at the little stroller. That's cute. All right, we're going to do this whole basket. And I'm probably going to call this 5 again because I can. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. I just have to find the bag if I do the other number. Where's 5? There you go. 5. Restart. And you get everything in the pan. All the little occupied Japan folks. Thank you, my friend. And I'll put all of these in a bag. And then I'll show you these others. If you want any of this, you tell me, and I'll put it in there too. Probably got enough for one more pan out of this, and then our friend Nifty Kitty should be just lots of little treasures. You know, if you ever decide to do one of those little treasure shelves, I like this stuff. All right, just a little black. I don't know. He's that redware. I think he's a cat playing a fiddle. And then there's these little ladies. A pig. Be right. It's a pig. Okay. And then there's her. And I think there's 2 of her. But they look different. It's cute. And the Georgia Bulldog. And West Virginia Centennial. Wheelings, West Virginia, Centennial 1863 to 1963. That in there. And that's just a pretty little dish. It's marked fine bone, china, Staffordshire. So that's not too shabby. And here's another little bell lady. She has the Spanish look with her bell. Her in there. And here's the little kitty hiding in the hat. That in there. I need it too heavy. She is made in China. She's cute. Put her in there. Here's another bell girl. All right. I'll do this whole set. You get everything in here. It's going to run for 30 seconds. Move to stage. And it's running, and you get everything in the pan. All the little bells. These usually sell for 10. And the little pig. The little pig. You're good to go, Nikki. Nifty Kitty. All right, my friends. Well, thanks for hanging out with me as I dig through boxes and discover I have more stuff than I need. So, that was only 3 boxes. Internet is sketchy. All right. Well, we're about to go over and raid Nifty Kitty. Thank you, my friend Felicia, and I'll get all this shipped out to you. Thank you, guys. I love you all so much. I will see you back here, God knows when, because you never know when I might just pop up like a bad penny. All right, let's go see Nifty Kitty. Love y'all. Have a great weekend.